You want to hear something hilarious?
Yes.
This is in relation to surf coaching.
Okay.
I'll get to the joke in a second, but I'll deliver some facts first.
Okay.
Jake Patterson, he's out of the game.
Hanged up the whistle.
Snake.
Hung up the whistle.
He said the fun's done.
Really?
It's time to hang up the old passport. I've decided, with the help of COVID, to take a full-time job with We Are Feel Good Inc. sunscreen. It has been super rewarding coaching kids to reach their goals and achieve their dreams. I got to coach 5 guys from the QS onto the CT. I also got to hang with Steph Gilmore for one of her 7 world titles. Created Snake Tales clips, which I hope that you all liked. Thanks to Belly, got me started. Plain and simple, I love coaching, and I'm going to miss it big time. He's out of the game. Guess who's replacing him?
Shane Beshan.
Seabass Zietz.
Seabass Zietz is a coach now.
And check out...
Seabass, the funniest surfer. The surfer with the most personality.
Here's where the comedy comes in.
Hit me.
And I don't think that this was ironic.
Okay.
I think this was legit. Here's his techniques that he's going to coach on. This is part of his programming. Heat strategy.
Great. He's good at it.
Priority tactics.
Amazing.
Scoring potential. And the funniest of all, wave selection. These are the 4 keys to why Seabass is no longer on tour.
That is really true. But
If he said, okay, technique, airs, getting barreled, I'd be like, all right, man, the guy's got a lot to say about that. Are you going to take heat strategy or wave selection from Seabass?
you bring up a great point, though. Okay. Work with me here.
Okay.
A person who's good at something, especially a sport, often it's instinctual, right? Like Gabriel Medina.
Agreed.
Gabriel Medina's not thinking through what he's going to do. Gabriel Medina, with the help of Charlie whistling on the beach, but I'm going to say it's mostly Gabe, right? He's got a head for strategy. He's doing it instinctively. If I sat Gabriel Medina down and said, coach me through a heat, what do? I think Gabriel Medina would not know. He would say...
He'd be a terrible coach.
He would say, oh, you just feel it, or you listen, and then you see the good wave, and you take the good wave, right?
Yeah.
It's all natural to him. Seabass, through failure, might be a better coach.
Could be.
Because Seabass could say, tell you what I did. I always would go for this, or this is what I would do in the water. So basically, don't do that. Don't do what I did.
So his tagline as a coach should be, do as I say,
Not as I do.
do.
Precisely. But I'm going to say that Seabass, through failure in those 4 key areas, is going to be a better coach than somebody who succeeds in those 4 areas.
You're going to pick a marriage counselor because they're divorced like 5 times.
Yeah.
That's the strategy.
I feel like I learn more. We all learn more from our failures.
For sure.
Than our wins.
Yeah.
Right. And so if you have a marriage counselor who's married for 50 years and is sitting there saying,
that's what I'm saying.
Let me tell you the secret to marriage. It's, I guess you just kind of stay married.
You just pick the right person at the beginning and then it's easy.
Yeah. Wash the dishes, I guess. You have the 5 divorcee on there saying, tell you what got me divorced from the first one is, I was a rotten human being. I, didn't take the trash out. I was lazy, blah, blah, blah. Second one, I learned from that. So I took the trash out, but I never got her gifts. Third one, figured it out. Gifts and taking the trash out, whatever. Like I'm going to say, I'm taking the 5 divorcee. I'm taking Seabass Zietz. Seabass Zietz, Coach of the Year 2021. I'm claiming it here.
You know what validates this exact point? Glenn Micro Hall.
Exactly. Glenn
Micro Hall
is the best. He has coached more. Like Snake had a bunch.
Glenn has the best record for sure.
That's what I'm saying. Snake had a number of people on the CT or coached them up to the CT. Snake never, and as he says, he was with Stephanie on one of her. Stephanie don't need no help, right?
Yeah.
I mean, maybe she needed a couple different point of view or whatever. Not that Snake's a bad coach, but Micro is the one who makes winners.
Micro took a fledgling Matty Wilco. Wilco was just like constantly falling off at the teetering off tour. And then as soon as he hooked up with Micro, he won 2 contests in a row. That
wasn't it 3 in a row?
Might have been.
Didn't he win?
He won Snapper.
He won Bells, and then he either won or got. I mean, he built such a dominant lead that the only way he lost it was by being Wilco.
Exactly.
By being not actually a very good surfer.
Yeah.
So he coached him to excellence.
Yeah, Wilco or Glenn Micro Hall has a unbeatable track record as a coach.
Yeah.
So that's fascinating. This is really good insights. I really undersold Sebastian.
I'm going to say Sebastian, though, is going to beat Micro at the coaching game.